And now, an encouraging word from Pastor Bill. Today's encouraging word I'm calling snow tires. All right. I think a lot of you who know me know that I really like to drive. I love everything about driving. And that's a really good thing since I live about 40 minutes just to get to a fast food restaurant or a Walmart. Well, one of the things that is so much fun about driving where I live is that there are very, very few straight, flat roads. And I love that. I mean, those big sweeping turns, the hairpin curves, the up and down hills that I may or may not have caught air on a few times, all make that driving experience fun and exhilarating. The problem with these kinds of roads, here in the Northeast anyway, is that I have to slow down in the wintertime. That's right. You see, the valleys are almost always snow-covered, and those curves never seem to hold any salt. So I have to give myself extra time to get wherever I'm going, and I have to pay attention to every aspect of the road since I can't drive my usual carefree and even crazy fast way, right? Well, we have an all-wheel drive car, and I put snow tires on all four of those wheels every single winter. And it is truly amazing how comfortable I feel behind the wheel, knowing that I have good gripping rubber under my chassis. I mean, it's such a secure and safe feeling knowing that I am all set to take on the roads in the winter. Well, you can imagine what happened to me and my surprise a couple of years ago when the very first road trip after I put the new tires on my car, I did an unplanned donut right in the middle of the intersection during the first snowstorm of that year. And that's when I found out that apparently snow tires have little to no effect on sheer ice. You see, I was lulled into a false sense of security, knowing that I was prepared for having the correct type of car for winter driving and the right rubber on the road for those snowy hills and valleys. Well, you see, to me, this is like my walk with Jesus. I have said the correct prayer, and I have read the correct Bible verses, and I've memorized things, and I certainly feel secure and safe, and I really feel like I am in control of my relationship with God. However, once in a while, I become so comfortable behind the work I've already done, the things I've done to already prepare myself for life, so much so that I become lulled into a sense of safety and security. You can imagine my surprise then when on the first day I skip my devotions or I don't have time with Jesus, I spin out of control during the very first storm I encounter on that day. I'm sure a lot of you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So even though it's not cold and snowy out right now, and that none of us are really driving much of anywhere these days, remember these words from Peter, found in 1 Peter 5:8. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around you like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Listen, guys, don't let your guard down today. Don't be lulled into a sense of security, and don't be caught by surprise when the next storm hits your life. You know it's coming. They always do. Amen and amen.